We're saved. Let's go. Hey, how you doing? My name is Huntito, and welcome to another Dokkan battle video. I know, again, it's been a minute. I take breaks here and there. It is what it is. Look, we have the information for LR Goku Black Rosé. I am so happy that this guy is here. This is from the official Dokkan Twitter account. And yes, it was posted a few days ago. I know I'm like hella late on it, but I had some stuff going on, so but that's besides the point. I believe this should be an EX part. I think we're going to be seeing an EX part to the worldwide download celebration. So honestly, guys, I mean, our wish did come true. I honestly, I don't even know if this was sort of like they had this in the tuck in case the reception to Goku Black, you know, in TUR Goku Black was going to be horrible. I mean, really, what the hell were they thinking, right? Like that was just trash. So we've got the details here pulled up. I'm going to try and not make this video super long. From what I heard, it's really good. I did give this a like. I didn't read it yet. I don't know what's going on. The only thing I've seen was like the first 4 words of the passive. That's all I've seen. I tried not to spoil myself too crazy, so we're gonna get into it. And yeah, let's see what's going on. So I'm gonna pull this up here, but I'm also gonna pull. I have this pulled up here as well. His original stats. So I think I'd like to kind of go back and forth between stats here, but it's not really a big deal or anything. But yeah, so of course the leader skill goes from 130 to 150 as it does pretty much every time. They left the type leader skill unchanged though. I feel like usually they increase it to 120, but no one really uses the leaders for that anyway, unless it's like, Battlefield or whatever. But yeah, so the base stats went from attack and defense plus 66%. Oh, shit, hold on, sorry. Before I even get into that, I'm fumbling here. Super attacks. We went from the 12 key being greatly raising defense for 1 turn with colossal damage to enemy. Exact same thing. Hasn't changed. That has stayed the exact same. That did not change at all. Ultra super attack, though, did change. So it went from just, the exact same super attack as a 12 key, except for mega colossal damage. Now it's greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn and mega colossal damage to enemy. So we did get the attack stack, that 1 turn attack stack for the 18 key, which we'll take. And now let's go on to the passive. So we went from 66% attack and defense here to key plus 3 and attack and defense plus 160%. I don't know if you guys know, or if you guys have used this guy, but his stats, like this guy is a relatively newer unit. I mean, he's not new, but he's more fresh than 2018, 2019 characters. This guy was a part 2 LR from the 50th year anniversary. So honestly, not too old or anything. And we went from 66% to 160 at the start of turn. Not to mention, we're also getting that 3 key right there on the passive. Honestly, this is already crazy. Already. This is already like insane levels. Way better than, the guy that we got before. And then we got plus an additional key, attacking defense plus 8% each time key rises by 1 up to 160%. So it was 6 and it went up to 120, but now it's 8 and it goes up to 160, which on top of the 160% start of turn buff that we already have, wild, right? Then we get key plus 3 when key is 18 or more. I really do love that they're giving this guy key. Because before, key was actually fairly difficult to get on this guy. You kind of had to get lucky with the orbs. Because this guy would not get key that easily. So I'm glad they're giving us 3 key there, which is going to make a big difference. And then we just need to get enough key to get to 18 key, or at least, well, really 21 key. That way we can get the full passive buff of the 160%. If we can max out, well, not really, because we need to get just 20 keys. So it maxes out at 20 key, but still, ideally you get, you get to 24 key for the most amount of damage. I mean, honestly, like this is really good already. Let's just move on. Launches an additional super attack when key is 22 or more. See, there you go. If you get to 19 key with just your orbs and everything else, you get this that kicks in, the key plus 3 here, and then you get to 22 key and you get a guaranteed additional super, which of course is really good because we want to get another stack of defense, get this guy as much defense as possible. That is just a completely new part of the passive, which is awesome. And then key plus 6. Wow. And high chance of performing a critical hit for the rest of battle. For the rest of the battle after delivering the final blow. Okay, so that is not new, but it's way better than what we had before. So before, this was the stupidest mechanic of all time. This might honestly be the worst thing I've ever seen in Dokkan. Getting a final blow in fights is already hard enough to do with 7 units on a team. For a character to be the one character to do the final blow, but then have to do that 3 times is crazy. You would have to build up this key 3 times. That's so stupid. It makes no sense. This single line here is trash. So at least they made it so now you just need to do 1 final blow, and then also you get a high chance of critting. That's awesome. That's awesome. Although that's still not easy to get. Even just 1 final blow, that's not even easy to get. But if you do get it, this guy is going to be looking real crazy. But even still, I wouldn't bank on that. That's not something that you're going to have up very often. But we'll take it though. It's way better than whatever the hell this was, right? Next part, recovers 6% HP when, or sorry. Yeah, that's a weird way to recovers 6%. I almost think this is well, I mean, it's just an error with the translation, just a mess up. But for whatever reason, I just feel like maybe the Dokkan account Twitter got hacked or something like that, and they gave us this because this is insane compared to what we had before. This is crazy, but no, this is real life. This is real life, folks. But yeah, recovers 6% HP when HP is 66% or above. That is different. I don't know if that's better. I don't really know. I mean, the 6% HP isn't really anything to worry about. Oh well, there is more. Recovers 6% HP at the end of turn in which attack was received. Okay. I mean, you can get up to 12 key, you just need to be above, or, sorry, you can get up to 12% HP, you just need to be above 66% HP, and then also have gotten hit. Well, this guy needs to have gotten hit. So, I mean, it's not horrible, it's only 12% HP, I mean, it's not worth going out of the way to get. Like, if you have to go out of the way to get hit, I mean, I wouldn't really worry about it unless it was going to happen anyway, It's just not necessary. It's 6% HP there, and then you need to be above 66% HP to get the other 6. It just, I don't know. That is just whatever. Healing is a very, very crucial and important part of any character's kit, but here it's just locked behind some kind of annoying restrictions, I'm not really too worried about that stuff. Okay, that's base. I think we're cooking. This guy is, I'm not gonna lie, he's looking pretty busted, to be completely honest. This is kind of crazy. Especially with all the key now that we're getting. I mean, we didn't get any key from his passive aside from the final blows, and then of course aside from his links and stuff. But this is what he gets, right? This is what he gets for links. So, key from links. He gets Fear and Faith, nothing from Kamehameha. Dismal Future, you get 2. Yeah, you get 2 key. Well, and remember, this is at link level 10. You don't get anything from Big Bad Bosses, nothing from Fierce Battle, nothing from Legendary Power. So it's literally just Fear and Faith and then Dismal Future, which isn't horrible. You're going to be running this guy with other, Goku Blacks or Future Saga units. So an extreme class, so you're gonna get these are not hard to get. So I mean, I'm not really too worried about that, but remember, I mean, like, that was it for this guy. He didn't have anything else. So at best, this guy was sitting at 10 key, right? So I mean, to get this fully built up required a lot of luck and a lot of key. It just wasn't realistic, right? But now it's looking a lot better. It would have been nice to see some like orb changing or something, but it's not, again, it's not really crucial. It would have been a nice addition, of course, don't get me wrong, but yeah. So I mean, aside from that, I mean, we get the 4 key here. We get 6 from the leader, from both leaders, right? So that's 10 right there, right? And then we get another 3 here from the beginning of the passive, so that's 13. And then assuming you can get 5 key, 5 orbs, which isn't necessarily the easiest to do, right? But if you do have orb changers on the team, you can maybe get it fairly frequently. Depends. But you get that, and then you get this key plus 3 when key is 18 or more. And then hopefully you can get this final blow, which is not really realistic again, but you know, you get it. So I think that this guy is looking way better than what he did like when he first came out. This is looking really good. Let's go on to his rage state. Okay, so we get, remember, this is rage, so he doesn't take any damage, nothing at all. Greatly raises attack for 1 turn and causes destructive damage to enemy. Nice. That is, I mean, let's compare it to before, right? So it's just causes destructive damage for his 12 key. Now 18 key massively raises attack for 1 turn and destructive damage. And then his 18 key, same thing, causes destructive damage. That was it. So I mean, these 2 parts right here, greatly raises attack and then massively raises, massive, huge buffs right there. That's going to be really good for this guy. And then in his passive already, he got receives an additional 1 key for each key sphere obtained, and then he gets super effective attacks against all types. Now he has key plus 6. We love to see it, just straight up giving him key. We need that, so he's going to be at 12 key guaranteed. And then receives an additional key plus 2 per key sphere obtained. That's a big buff right there. Easier to get that ultra super attack, and then attacks effective against all types. Nice. This is a perfect EZA. From what I'm seeing here, I'm thinking this is going to be perfect. I don't know. I haven't seen him in game yet. I don't even know if anyone's like, I don't know. I don't even know if like it's in game in any way, shape, or form, right? Pretty sure there wasn't a data download or anything, so I don't know. I don't really know too much about what's going on with this guy. I don't know when he's coming out. I'm pretty sure there might be an EX part, but that would have to happen like now, like this week, basically, because the celebration is coming to an end in a few days, so it would have to happen like now. It might be too late, although I don't know. They did drop the details, so we'll see. I guess it'll come out like within the next day or two. But yeah, so guys, that was pretty much it for this video. I just wanted to cover it because this is massive news, even though I am pretty late. Hopefully it'll come out like later tonight, maybe tomorrow early in the morning or whatever, who knows. But guys, we finally have it. Although it is absolutely okay to, you know, worry about the other guy, it's fine. So everybody, I hope you guys have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.